why are we here? We are here today to talk about purpose. Are you living your purpose? Are you connected to your purpose? And what is your purpose? Do you even understand what your purpose is? I know one time before I talked about something that's very significant, which is about indigo children. And a lot of people got excited, and I had many phone calls, emails, not as many comments left below, but I did have a lot of other communication from a lot of people that are out there, whether I've known them or don't know them. The thing is that I want to talk about in regards towards purpose, you think about this for a moment. If you're gifted and you're an indigo child, why are you not living your purpose? If you're gifted and you're a healer, why are you not living your purpose? If you're an artist, you're an amazing, amazing caregiver. You're here to give the world the gift of love. Why are you not living your purpose? We do not live our purpose because we stop ourselves from allowing ourselves to live our purpose. I will give you an example. I have this little girl. She was 25 years old. Well, she's not a little girl, but she was a young lady, a woman. She's 25 years old. Met her, talked to her. She was my waitress. She was helping, me as I was eating dinner one night. And she sat there and we were talking. I said, thank you for everything. I don't even know how the conversation started. But the point was we were talking about what she's striving for at the end of the time, where it was time to pay the bill, to pay the check. And we were the last people in there. I was basically the one who was the last person so that everyone can shut down the restaurant. So she had a little bit of time and she wasn't busy. And she goes, oh, well, I'm going to school and I'm finishing school so that I can be able to make for sure to take care of my daughter that's 5 years old, to do everything in the world that I can do for my daughter because I'm a single mom. And I'm going to school at nighttime. After this, I'm going to go to night school because I am going to be a CPA or an accountant. I'm going to work for the hospital and have a good paying job and this and this and this. And I was like, oh, wow, that's so great. I said, well, wow, 25 years old and you got it figured out. I said, wow, you should be so proud. You should be so thankful for being able to have these doors open for you. And she goes, well, my passion, what I feel that I'm meant to do, what makes me happy is to be a respiratory therapist, to work with people and help them to truly heal. And I said, oh, so why don't you do that? Because a respiratory therapist, and in my opinion, a CPA or an accountant, or to work in accounting, isn't that much difference when it comes to schooling. I mean, I know that there's a lot that goes into it, but if you're going to sacrifice and put all these years into being a respiratory therapist when she said she's 50, then why not do it when she's in her 20s and get it over with and live her purpose and have the joy? Because she said she can't. She can't because she needs something that gives her more of the financial success, guarantee, and all these other words that she used, which is what I hear from all of you all the time. But guess what? Is she doing the right thing? No, she's not doing the right thing, because living your purpose is what you're meant to do. And you were meant to do it since day one. Not day 20, not day 50 years old, not day 67 years old, not day 72 years old, once we retire and we finally have time in our lives after we raised our kids and our husband and our wives and all the family members and everything else that we put in priority. Why are you here? That's a very big question. I have the answers to that. But are you ready to receive those answers? Most people are not ready to receive those answers because we don't want to hear the truth. Why don't we want to hear the truth? Because we're afraid of change. People are stuck in their ways, and people don't want to allow themselves to get rid of their bad habits. Why? Because they're afraid of change. They're afraid of allowing themselves to sacrifice, not just money, anything. A lot of people don't believe in sacrificing. I tell people, clean your home, purge, get rid of things, transform, awaken, this, that, whatever I tell people to do to help them. And this is information that's coming from their guardian angels, from a higher place. It's not coming from me. I'm just the messenger. And they're like, well, how can I do that? Well, how can I get rid of that old chair? Well, I love that chair. It's comfortable. I said, yes, but it has negative energy. It's 25 years old and it's been holding on to energy, and you've been mainly in a negative relationship in a horrible situation. You have to bring in new energy. Well, that's just so difficult. If you're ready for change and you want to see transformation and you want to live your life purpose, then leave your comment below and let's start a movement that's going to make the world start awakening and sit there and say, oh my gosh, I want to transform too. I want to live my life purpose too. Be the person to inspire others. Be the person to awaken others by you being that magical, absolutely bright, beautiful star in this dark, sad world that sometimes surrounds people. Not all people, but sometimes surrounds people. People put themselves in a dark, lonely, not so happy, suffocated world. They put themselves in this very, very, very tiny, teeny circumference, in the tiny little ball of space. And they feel like they can't even step out of it because they don't know what it's like and they're afraid of what's gonna happen. Go back to when you were a child and remember what it was like to have freedom, because freedom is what will help lead you to connecting to your life purpose. To all of you, I hope this helped. God bless. Until next time, don't forget to like it and don't forget to share it with your friends because we want 1,000 followers. Please, please, please. So give me those followers so that we can start changing the world. Don't just listen to me. Share this with all your friends, your coworkers, your associates, or strangers. Pass it on so that they can start being transformed too. And leave your comments below. Until next time, God bless.